Okay, so now you have your library pretty well laid out. You have the correct information for all of your tracks. You have the genre set and everything. But you may have to update your library. There may be new songs coming in that you've recently downloaded or copied from a disk or whatever. And also you may have gotten rid of some songs that either you don't like or maybe you moved them on to a different place, different like burn them onto a disk or something. So basically I can rescan this whole folder. Just click add music to the library just like I did when I first started this. Type in the path, next, online, click finish, and it's going to go through the whole process, but it's not going to overwrite all of these. It's going to skip all of the songs that already exist, and it's only going to add new songs, which I don't believe right now there are any new songs, so it won't actually find anything. But that's a quick and easy way to just update and import the new music. You could also, if it's just one or two songs, you could just drag those songs in, like I showed you earlier. That would be a lot faster, depending on how many songs you have. Now for removing music, let's cover that. Let's say I don't like this song anymore and I want to get rid of it. We could just click and drag it into the trash. It gives me the option of deleting the audio file, or I can just remove the entry from the library, yet actually keep the audio file on my hard drive, or just cancel. And now if I have multiple tracks selected and I drag any one of them into the trash can, and it will delete all of them. It gives me the option of whether or not I want to delete the files. The files themselves will not be deleted right away until they're actually emptied out of the trash. I'm going to say no for now because I don't really want to delete those. If you click on the trash can, you can see what's in the trash, and you can restore certain songs. If you say delete, then it's going to finalize that delete and get rid of them. And if it was supposed to delete the audio file, then it will delete the audio file at that time. Empty trash is the same as hitting delete on all of them, and restore all is the same as hitting restore on all of them. So I'm going to restore all of those. You may have some music where the audio file is missing, and we can track those down. If you click on library and tools, check mark all online songs whose files are missing. Obviously it won't look at offline songs and whether their files are missing because they're supposed to be missing. Now it's running a scan, and we'll let that happen. I'll pause the recording until it's done. Okay, so it's done the scan and it did find one that turned up missing, which I deliberately made missing before recording this just for demonstration purposes. And what it's done is it's checkmarked it, but where is it, right? I mean, we could scroll through the entire list and try to find it, but there's a shortcut. There's a shortcut for finding checked songs, which I'll show you more about shortcuts later, but I'll just jump ahead and show you this one. Type checked and a colon, hit enter, and there it is. There's only one checked song, and it's the one that is missing a file. So if we know that we deleted that song, we can just delete this entry out of the library. But I didn't delete the song, it should be there. So let's take a look at the details. And let's try to play it and see what happens. Nope, sure enough, says file cannot be located. Alright, let's click find. And we know it's supposed to be in here, track 7. Oh, there's a tilde in front of it, which I did that just to prove the point on this. So I could either here change the file name to match the name in the library, or I could just double click this file and now I've changed the file name in the library to match the real file name. And now I should be able to play it just fine. There it goes. I think I'll actually change that back. Now it's saying the file does exist, so it's not really missing. So are you sure you want to change? Yes, I do. I'm going to rename the file and associate it with that. Alright. And clear checked. Clear my filter. There you go. Let's say that we have moved all of this music onto a series of disks, and we've created a new library out of those disks. And they're basically the same songs, except that they're not online. And what we'd like to do is not have to go through the whole refining process again. And we'd like to use the information we put into the first library. And so the way we can do that is click Library, Tools, and right here, Sync Song Data from another library file. And click Browse, find the library file that has all of the refined information in it, and click Begin. And it's going to look for matching songs. Songs with the same name and the same file size are a match, and it's going to copy the ID, number, artist, album, title, genre, neighbor, links, remixes, all that stuff. It's basically doing all the refining for you. Once this is done, be sure to click Save Library.